Now this handstand entry could be easier than handstand push-ups or presses. We're just going to use extension to roll our way up into a handstand. Now obviously there's some prereqs here that we have a handstand. Ideally it would be more of a banana position, hollow back, scorpion, depends what you want to call this. Normally like this position here is seen as more scorpion. Ideally you'd be more flexible than me in the back and the feet might be close to your head. Or this position here is hollow back or Mexican. So either of those two would suffice in working this movement where we roll from this position. It's hard to balance on this mat. Shoulders forwards, roll back down to this position, and then try and roll back up again. Now, one of the things we need to make sure we do is have the shoulders quite far in front of our hands. If we're not confident in doing that at the bottom position, we're really going to struggle because you're basically here and you're not going to get enough weight up and over. Now we know with the handstand push-ups, if we increase the weight towards overbalance, it helps pull us up into the handstand. And what we don't want to do is have the opposite, where we have too much weight back into underbalance, because that makes the handstand push-up really, really hard. So to get the benefit of the roll up, we want our legs to go up and over as quick as possible and get in front of us and pull us out of the handstand. Now you'll see a lot of the flexible circus girls will use this to get them in and out of positions because it reserves a lot of energy. So if they're doing a longer act to get in and out of the handstand like that, it's going to be much easier than trying to use brute strength to push up. Now I'd recommend you use a mat when learning it, but it's pretty simple in terms of the drills you can do. Obviously the more you can get towards that hollow back position or scorpion position where the legs are really hanging over in that position, whether it's open shoulders or closed shoulders, more like this. And then as I come down, I take the shoulders forwards and roll the body down. Now if we can get used to that and trying to make it really smooth, trying to get as much weight over the front as we come down, we should be able to roll slowly into that position, finish up here where we have maximum extension, but our chest is still proud of our hands. What we don't want to be is back here somewhere, because when I roll down, I'm not going to have enough weight forwards. I need to make sure that I have the weight forwards there for when I roll and come there. So to train it, I would do both of those things. I would go between the extension at the top in the handstand, come down nice and slowly, take the shoulders forwards, finish, hold, chest proud, and then do some roll in, back and forth there, and then just add a bit of a push in to lift the hips up. Now my back extension is terrible. You can see my legs are coming around here somewhere. If you have a little bit more extension through there, you'll be able to get your feet up and over much easier than I can. And I actually pull you through into handstand. So watch again the pathway of my feet and just imagine that the feet are further over, and you will see how much easier that would be. See, the feet are pulling me over into the handstand, and then I can reverse it back down. Now I wouldn't specifically train towards this one. I would do this one if you are working handstand push-ups, presses and things like that. And if you already have a freestanding handstand of some sort, I would add it in and just play with it. Just make sure that the hands are externally rotated so the wrists and shoulders are happy to go a little bit further forwards past your hands. Make sure you have a padded floor, or guys especially, roll to the side of your hip. Don't roll to the center for obvious reasons. Have a play and let me know how you go. I'll speak to you next time. Thanks guys.